Americans have never even heard of. So last night at Coachella, the Strokes put names on a 100-foot screen that most Americans have never even heard of. One of them was Mohammad Mossadegh, and he was a democratically elected prime minister of Iran. And you've probably never heard of him, and here's why. So Iran has oil, a ton of it. And in 1951, Mossadegh did something the American and British governments consider radical. He nationalized it. He said Iranian oil should benefit Iranian people, not British and American oil companies, until the Iranian parliament voted unanimously to support him. But Britain and the US called it a threat. So the CIA launched Operation Ajax. They hired gangs to riot in the streets. They bribed military officers, and they planted fake stories in Iranian newspapers portraying Mossadegh as a communist, even though he was explicitly and publicly anti-communist. They manufactured chaos until the government collapsed under the pressure. And then in August 1953, Mossadegh was overthrown. The Shah was reinstalled as a US-backed dictator. And as a thank you, American oil companies were handed 40% of Iran's oil fields. And you don't have to take my word or Iran's words. The CIA confirmed all of this in their own declassified documents. They even officially acknowledged the coup was undemocratic. The Shah ruled for 26 years. His secret police, which was built with CIA assistance, by the way, tortured and disappeared dissidents. Amnesty International called his regime one of the worst human rights violators in the world. And so do you ever wonder why Iran chants death to America? It's because that repression from the US-backed dictatorship fueled the 1979 Islamic Revolution, which fueled decades of hostility between Iran and the United States, which is part of the context for everything you're watching on the news right now. One coup in 1953, 70 years of consequences. This is why Mossadegh was on that screen last night, because if you understand 1953, you understand 2026, and they're counting on you not to.
The thing, if I had my choice, what would I like to do? Take the oil, because it's there for the taking.